Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Yakuza 5. In the last episode, we continued our idol training, and it's shaping up to be pretty nice, but you're probably wondering what I'm doing in the middle of an M store. Well, as promised, I did a little bit of scrounging around this city in order to get my bearings. Before we continue, I was able to gain a level and increase my amount of health that I can heal with the dance heat move, and I did just do a few dance battles in order to get used to the system, and it's pretty cool. I'm definitely enjoying it. But more importantly, over here, someone pointed out a few parts, and by that I mean like 40 parts ago, that you could read manga in this game, and I never took the time to try and find out where to do it. Turns out they're right here in the M store, and they're right next to the magazine rack where you can look at the magazine. And if you look, we have a bunch of stuff. Look at all this stuff. This is way more than I was expecting. We've got Attack on Titan. We got freaking Hajime no Ippo. We got Fairy Tail. We got Initial D. It's so much good stuff. And Ghost in the Shell. It's so good. But yeah, that is super cool. And if you just look at if we just go over to where is it? Where's Hajime no Ippo? If we just go to Hajime no Ippo, you can just straight up read the first issue. I mean, it's all in Japanese, so you would have to be able to read Japanese in order to read it properly. But it's just super cool that this is just a nice little detail, and it's like it just goes into like the whole feeling of the world. And since it's actual manga that exists, it's just, I don't know, it's just super cool. It's just a super cool detail, and I'm actually surprised there isn't anything from Dengeki Bunko, because, especially recently, Sega have had, publishing dealings with them in the past in order to make, like, Fighting Climax, which was the fighting game on PS3 and arcades, and also on PS4 now, but, we don't have that version of the game yet. It's actually a pretty fun game. I mean, I'm not a huge Dengeki Bunko fan, but they made Durararararara, and I can't fault them for that. But anyway, enough of that. I'll meet you back in the manager's office, because we need to go to the princess leads. And yes, I realised how manly that sounded. Okay, back in the manager's office. Let's look at our schedule. I don't think I need to look at anything other than the schedule, so we only got the one job. Oh god, we got a few jobs. Take part in the Prince Circle event. Wow, okay, this is a lot more. Okay, so that's the story events. Chamber of Commerce. TV. Press. Okay, well, I might actually change some plans a bit then, because I was not expecting this. Okay, so we got dance events, handshake events, so I don't want to show everything off, because, it's mainly going to be a lot of, the same stuff, but, it seems like we got some new stuff? Let's try a Prince Circle event. Prince Circle with an idol. So now we'd like you to take some Prince Circle photos with your fans, if you wouldn't mind. Of course, that would be fine. We'll be getting started in just a moment. I thought for a second that was Yu-Gi-Oh in the background, but that's probably some licensed out things which actually exist in Japan. I don't recognize it. Anyway. I'm sure if someone recognizes it, be sure to tell me, because I'm super interested what that is in the background with those posters. But anyway, thank you everyone for coming to participate in this very special Sotabori Merchants Association event in Prince Circle with an idol. Let's greet our idol guest, shall we? Hello everyone, I'm Haruka Sawamura. Let's have some fun taking some pictures together. Oh shit, everyone's getting hype. And it's in an arcade, so I approve. Thank you, Miss Sawamura. Now, let's get the event underway. Please follow the staff's instructions to make this a safe and fun event for all. Okay, event summary. In this event, you take 3 print circle photos, each with 3 different fans. Time your pose to take the best possible photo. If you can do this at least once with each fan, the event will be a huge success. Try to take the best print circle photos you can and create lasting memories for the fans. Okay, right. This should be interesting. God, so many new mechanics. Okay, select frame, press, oh god, pre-select frame, pose. Okay, right. Right, this one. And then this one, and then this one. Come near the photo. Go! Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to get the timing down. Yeah, okay, there we go. That was pretty good timing. This is the most stressful prints that I've ever had to do. Alright, right, okay, so, we got another local exclusive. Let's do the wanted. Okay, nice. Let's see if we can get a different pose. There we go. What's the, square? Okay, square is the... So, it seems like the circle and X are the same, and the square and triangle are the same, unless you, like, combine them together? I'm not entirely sure. Let's do... Yeah, okay, those frames. Those frames are fine. Yeah, okay. 2, 1. Yeah, there we go. And... Nice. Okay, so that's 3 for free. I think we made everyone happy. That was so much fun. Thank you for doing this, Miss Sawamura. Here's to the future top idol. You had the fans eating right out of your hands. Stop, you're embarrassing me. But it's not just flattery, I really mean it. As a matter of fact, I have one little request. Would you take a print circle photo with me too? Sure. Got 2,500 experience points. Got some fans and some performance and appeal. Nice. Okay, let's see what else. Do we have any other new stuff, or is it just going to be me off-screening a bunch of crap? Let's see. We've done the handshake event. An idol comes to Sotenbori. A merchant association concert event. Okay, so that's an actual dance event. That could actually be interesting. A magazine handshake. Another handshake. A concert event. Okay, let's try this one. And then I'll probably off-screen the others. We'll do normal difficulty because I actually practiced on normal because that's basically what the lessons were. Okay, this should be interesting. I know I keep on saying that a lot. I keep on saying this should be interesting. That's sort of like my catchphrase within, like, recent times. I don't know why. Anyway. Hello, Haruka. I've been waiting for you. Hello, Mr. Uda. This is a very important event for us at the Merchants Association. We hope it will bring an important and successful event to you too, Haruka. Thank you very much. Your whole fan club, including me, believes in you and knows you can pull this off. Gee, Mr. Uda, thank you so much. All we can do is provide a stage for your talents. The rest is up to you. I'll do my very best. I wonder if I should go over the event procedure before I get started. Is there anything... sure, I mean, I'm not entirely sure if there's anything new. Okay. In live events, just as in lessons, your goal is to meet the performance requirements set to you. During the event, the requirements will be displayed at the top right. Okay, so it's basically a lesson. Okay, I think I've got it. Let's do this thing. I'm going to idle the shit out of this place. Although, I'm not gonna lie, I probably should have some security. Because this seems like a place where you could just get assaulted pretty easy. I was actually thinking about, because I mentioned before that, I really like rhythm games, and that actually got me thinking. Sega's actually done quite a few rhythm games. They did, I'm pretty sure they're the ones that published, Rhythm Thief on, 3DS, and they're definitely behind the, Project Diva games, and since they're the parent company of, Atlas, or at least, associated to Atlas, I can't actually remember the exact, relation, but that means they're technically responsible behind Persona 4 Dancing All Night, because I know that the same team that did Hatsune Miku Project Diva did that game, or at least the dancing sections. So they've actually got a pretty good foothold in terms of like other rhythm games. I'm trying to think of ones off the top of my head. Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy, that's a great one, but other than that, I'm trying to think. Elite Beat Agents, that's another great one. If anyone hasn't played Elite Beat Agent, Elite Beat Agents on DS, that's another great rhythm game. It's also got some great. I've never had a like rhythm game make me feel happy, sad, and hyped all within the same session. For people who have played it, you know exactly which ones I'm talking about, but it's so good. Anyway. Other than that, yeah, I'm trying to think of other. There's one that I'm thinking about. Rhythm Paradise, that's another good game that I've heard a lot about. I haven't personally played it, but it definitely sounds like one that I will be interested in. Anyway, Haruka, thank you for your performance. What did you think, Miss Duda? Did I do alright? You did more than alright. That was fantastic. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you very much. Oh, before I forget, one of the fans gave you a gift. Oh? For me? Yes, here you are. Got a Dance Fever scrunchie. Oh, nice. It looks like people are really rooting for you. Yes, I'm very fortunate. I'm already looking forward to the next time. You will do this for us again sometime, I hope. Yes, of course. Thank you for asking me. Jeez, Haruka, you don't have to say thank you so many times. I know you're a nice girl and all, but seriously. Got a bunch of levels up. Got a bunch of levels up in singing, so that is super dope. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's the last one that I'm going to show on screen for the ones that we got at the moment. Anyway. Oh, wait, hang on. The agency has reached level 3. You can now take on TV and press jobs. Check them out on the job schedule screen. Oh, never mind. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Let me take a look at this schedule. Let's see. TV. Refuse to lose. Pool. Refuse to lose. Oh, is this bowling and pool challenges? Interesting. The Catcher Challenge. Try the UFO Catcher Claw Machine on a variety show. Oh, well, and the Running Go. Appear on the late night show Running Go. Run on the streets of Sotenbori. That one sounds super interesting. The other ones are basically just variations on stuff that already exists, but this one sounds super dope. This is the starting point here. Alright, let's get this over with, shall we? Are you ready to get started? You don't need me to go over what I'm looking for, do you? Give me a brief explanation? I'm sorry, but I want to make sure I've got it. Could you give me a brief explanation? Down! I was hoping you'd be all set. Well, you're new to this, so I guess it can't be helped. Look, what I want is pretty straightforward, so listen up. Yes, sir. I apologize for the trouble. The goal of the running go is to get to the finish line within the time limit. When you hear the signal, start running. Follow the on-screen commands and alternatively press L1 and R1, timing your input well. The best time to press is when the on-screen button is highlighted. And time your button presses correctly and your running speed will pick up. The faster you run, however, the faster you have to alternate button presses. What type of show is this? I mean, it's called The Running Girl, so it's pretty, like, self-explanatory, but what's the point of this show? To watch people run? Oh, whatever. If you don't reach the finish line within the time limit, you'll automatically be given the chance to retry. We can shoot up to 3 takes, so you'll have 3 chances to reach the goal within the time allotted. There! Have you got it now? I think I got it. Okay, so let's get this started. Okay, you heard us. Start filming. Alright, everybody. We're ready. Just gonna be running in the streets of Suntory? This is really weird. Is this like a game show in Japan? I have no idea how to commentate over this. This is weird. It's just a bunch of like camera angles in the middle of like an alleyway while Haruka is running through the streets. I don't know how to comment on that. I seriously don't. I know my voice is going like, but I don't care because it's such a weird concept. I can't wrap my head around it. Cut. Great job, Miss Sawaramura. Thank you. Now that's the kind of running I like to see. I'm sure our viewers will appreciate it too. Is this a popular show? Oh, sorry. Thank you very much. I've had lots of idols run on this show, but not many have done it in just 1 take. Really? I'm glad you got a usable take. All I did was run as fast as I could. Well, that's the most important thing. You can only achieve true satisfaction with something when you give it your all. And then that satisfaction is communicated to the viewers as well. Oh, I think I understand. Hey, production assistant. I'm fired up now. I'm going to take a break, so finish up for me here, will you? Alright, you got it. Oh my, alright, thank you, sir. Okay, folks, that's a wrap. Let's pack it up. Well, I guess I got a level up out of that. And we got a bunch of levels up in our stats as well, so I'm gonna take it. The agency has reached level 4. With an improved lesson studio environment, you will now gain more benefit from lessons. Singing and appeal can be raised more efficiently. A gift has arrived from a fan. Ooh, well, I will check that out before we do any cutting. We got a fan letter. Oh boy, a fan letter. Hehe, I never thought I'd see the day when I actually be getting fan mail. I wonder what everyone back at Sunshine would say. Can I look at the fan letter? Here we go, fan letter. Equipping this letter will from an avid fan allows idle heat to last even longer. I don't know why Haruka would be able to use dispatcher. I was so curious. I looked at it and I was like, could she? Could she, like... But no, okay. Dance Fever Scrunchy. When this is worn, you will be able to win over the audience even more when dancing. Okay. Not sure if it would really need to increase my defense, but I think in the meantime now, I'm gonna cut this episode because we got a bunch of, like, jobs to do, so yeah. I'll meet you guys back if anything interesting happens. Okay, looks like my agency leveled up to level 5 after doing 2 jobs, so now we can do more TV and press jobs. Let's see if there's anything new on the board. The Running Girl episode 2, Refuse to Lose, Fishing Fever, Osaka edition, Catcher Challenge. Love to see you smile. This one looks interesting. Yeah, let's do this one. Hello, thank you for coming today. My name is Yoka. I'm the director of Love to See You Smile. I'm Haruka Sawamura of Dynachair. It's very nice to meet you. Well, let me tell you about the show you're going to be on today. Love to See You Smile. It was one of Osaka's longest running talk shows. The format is the host, Nomu-san, and a guest talking to each other one-on-one about funny and interesting things. You know Nomu-san, right? He's the heart and soul of the show, and he's the most popular TV show host in Osaka right now. You'll be on for 5 segments, so including this one, we'll be doing 5 recording sessions. Nomu-san will guide the conversation, so just relax and go with the flow. And when the audience shouts encouragement, you can smile or wave. Alright, I understand. And when the talk shows are over, the audience gets to vote. Vote? Yes, that's the tough part of the show. Each audience member who thinks the guest was interesting gives the guest 1 vote of support. We count them as smiles. A perfect score would be 100 smiles. We're hoping you could get at least 70 smiles. And I suppose it wouldn't be saying much for your popularity if you didn't, right? Alright, I'll do my best. Great! Well, it's going to start soon. Knock them dead, Haruka. Oh god, okay. Well, there wasn't much of a debriefing, so I should be fine. Welcome to Love to See You Smile. How is everybody doing? I see. Well, that's alright then. How are you all faring these days? And what's the toy children flick up and down? Thank you, thank you. You're a lovely audience. We're gonna get along just great. And let's get started, shall we? Today's guest is our show for the very first time. She's a rising new singer, Haruka Sawamura. Hello everyone, I'm Haruka Sawamura. It's nice to meet all of you. Oh god! That was very fast. Yes, she's really adorable, isn't she? A true idol. Thank you very much. Now then, let's get to know you a little better, shall we? So, they tell me you're from Okinawa. Okinawa has a very warm climate, right? Doesn't that make Osaka too chilly for you? No, not at all. Of course it's a little cooler here than in Okinawa, but I like Osaka weather just fine. I'm glad to hear it, but you must have noticed a lot of differences between Osaka and Okinawa, huh? What's your general impression of Osaka? The Osaka food is delicious. Osaka food is so delicious. I especially love the takoyaki and fried pork skewers. I have to be careful not to eat too much. Yeah, that's what Osakans like to hear. We pride ourselves on being a town of culinary extravagance, after all. But you're so nice and slim. It'd be bad if Osaka food makes you gain weight. I'll try to resist the temptation to overeat. Well, I wish you good luck with that, because looking around our audience, I can see there are plenty of people who can't manage it. Uh-oh, now everybody's mad at me. It does seem like it, yes. So, Haruka, you've only been in the entertainment industry for about 6 months, is that right? Did a scout come find you? Yes, that's right. I was just doing some shopping when someone came up to me. With those looks, no surprise. But weren't you suspicious of this person coming out to you out of the blue? Yes, I was actually. And now that you're an entertainer, what do you think? What's been the biggest thrill? Well, the support of the fans, of course. Having so many wonderful fans support me has been the greatest thrill. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. It's really moving. I'm glad to hear you still appreciate your fans. Some idols forget all about them when they start making it big, and it's too bad. Oh, I'll never forget my fans. Good answer, Haruka. You're making a very good impression on everybody. Now, let's see. You've been living alone since you came to Osaka, haven't you? That's right. My agency provided an apartment for me. Have you ever lived on your own before? Isn't it lonely being here all by yourself? Yes, I want to go back to Okinawa. Wow, okay. But no, it feels new and exciting. No, I've never done it before, so everything feels so new and exciting. Well, that sounds nice, but don't you get homesick every now and then? Well, I've been alright so far. I'm usually so busy I don't have much time to think about it. Ah, I know what's keeping you busy. The Princess League, right? I never miss a show myself, but I guess I'd better say that, right? It's one of the station's shows, after all. Well, time flies when you're having fun, as they say. It looks like we're just about out of time. Thank you very much. Now comes the part our guests fear. It's time for the smile vote. Each one of our audience members has a button in front of them. If they think character has been interesting, they'll press their button. If you get 70 smiles or more, I'll give you the exclusive Nomu-san Nomu-san cell phone strap. Jesus, that was a tongue twister. This is why I would never make it as a TV presenter. Now, before the voting begins, why don't you go ahead and say something to the audience? Alright. I'm usually more interesting than this. Well, I mean, saying I was really nervous, that shows more humanity than just thank you everyone. You know what? No, I'm gonna go for broke. Oh, what? I pressed the button, game. Oh, whatever. 80 smiles. Good job, Haruka. You got the Nomu-san strap. Thank you very much. Well, until we meet again, what do we always say? Love to see you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Haruka. That went well. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, you're pretty good at this torch show thing. Keep it up just like that the next time, too. 1,500 experience points. Enhanced our publicity and got more fans. The agency has reached level 6. You now can take new promotional event jobs. Check them out on the job screen. A gift has arrived from a fan. Well, let's just go straight to that straight away. Screw work. We got stuff from fans. And it was a health item, which is actually very much worth it. So, let's take a look at the schedule and see if we got any new jobs. Love to see you smile meeting. Attend to preliminary taking. The Running Go episode 2. We got some Catch a Challenge, TV Smash interview. I think we got enough time for one more thing, so how about we do an interview? Let's see what this is like. God, this is so different. It's actually a little bit out of left field. Let's see what Mrs. Yamura's memo says. TV Smash is a magazine about TV personalities and shows. It's casual, so talk about things like idols, hobbies, and soft stuff like that. The interviewer will be Mr. Karabi. He's pretty aggressive and he'll ask you some provocative questions, but just try to keep your cool. If he likes you, though, he'll write a really great article about you, so try to win him over, okay? The topic of this interview is going to be the Princess League. Okay, this is what I have to be careful about for the interview. The interview is going to be about the Princess League, and the interviewer is going to ask me provocative questions, but I have to remain calm. Alright, got it. Hello, I'm here for the interview. Oh, the interviewer is here. Alright, buddy, lay me with your best shot. Hello. I'm from Karubi Smash TV. Nice to meet you. Hello, thank you very much for coming. Now, let's start this interview. Let's see. Uh-oh. What was I going to ask you about today? About the Princess League. I was told it was going to be about the Princess League. Yes, that's right. So your manager told you, huh? Yes. That's great. This agency is pretty small, so I was a little worried, to be honest. But it looks like they prep talent well. Well, let's get right to it, shall we? Now, what do you think about the Princess League system? Pardon? I mean, it must be great for an unknown talent like you. You could get your face on TV even without so much proven experience. And then the station could produce a TV show without paying its talent very much, and win-win, right? But on the other hand, the level of talent is often hit or miss. Don't you think that lowers the quality of this type of program? Taking all that into consideration, what's so great about the Princess League system? I think it's a great chance for girls to compete. The wonderful thing about the Princess League is that it gives girls a great chance to compete and truly try their very hardest at something. So are you saying you don't care if the viewers have to watch low-quality performances? I don't feel that the quality of my own performance is low, and I believe all of the contests train hard and do their absolute best. I see. Well, I have to agree. When I saw you perform, I really thought you had something special. And I could tell that it's been through some pretty grueling training. I guess if the system produces performance like you, it's pretty good. There's another problem with the Princess League system. Performances are rated by the studio audience voting. That's a pretty vague criterion, don't you think? Can singing and dancing really be evaluated with a numerical score? Oh god, I don't really pay much attention to the scores, no. Yeah, I think the scoring system... Maybe the question... I'm very sorry. Oh god, seriously, oh god, this brings me to the last question. This time limit thing on the questions is really throwing me off. But I guess that's how it is in the industry. I used to be a huge fan of a certain idol named Ray Park. Really? You a Mrs. Park's fan? That's right, and I know you were her favourite, so let me ask you this. Do you believe you will surpass her one day? I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to try my hardest to surpass her. Miss Park is a personal idol of mine. Well, good luck to you then. From what I've seen, I think you might be able to do it. Oh, you really think so? Are you surprised? Anyway, thank you for the great comment there at the end. That will really round out the article. And that concludes the interval. Now, let me apologise to you. I know I was pretty harsh there, here and there. Pardon? That's my interviewing style, you see. I find that being harsh and aggressive elicits more heartfelt responses than being friendly. I hope you can forgive me for being too harsh on you. Oh, that's alright. My manager warned me in advance that your questions would be like that. Oh, really? Kind of defeats the whole purpose if you knew about it ahead of time. The answers were just what I expected. I think I'll be able to cobble together an article out of them. Let's do this again sometime. Yes, please, and thank you very much for coming. God, that was difficult. Well, we got a bunch of points out of it, so I guess I can't complain. And there we go. Put up our stats even more. Well, I think before we end this episode off, it's only natural that we increase all of our stuff. So let's boost our heat gauge. And let's also boost to hard worker. And there we go. I think that'll do it for this episode. So in the next episode of Yakuza 5, hopefully we'll be able to do the first final of the Princess League. So I'm going to do a bit of training in between here and then. See you guys then.